How many languages can you speak? One or two or three or four and maybe five, which is brilliant. I only know 2 languages, included my mother tongue. As I know, everybody knows at least 1 language, but we sometimes don't know beautiful words of that language. I mean, I know what cat is, like everybody, but that is so common. However, beautiful words are not. They've got more than one meaning. When I say rabbit, everybody sees the same image, but if I say one of the beautiful words, everybody will see different images and will remember different memories. Some of these words are lost in translation. I know a word, nefs. Nefs is in Arabic. Nefs is something that affects our behaviors. I'll try to explain what it means. According to Freud, psychologically people are consisted of 3 parts: ego, superego, and id. Ego represents our brain. It helps us to think, to distinguishing between good and bad. Superego is like angel side of us. It reminds us of responsibilities and it helps us to enough willpower to make our dreams real, to accomplish our responsibilities. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And lastly, id. Id is a reverse of superego. It destroys our willpower to not do our responsibilities or to not do the work to make our dreams real. It means following your delights without thinking the result of it. It is like nafs. When our willpower couldn't get over the nafs, we do think that we will be regretful in the future. For example, every morning when you wake up to go to school or work, your nafs whispers you, "Oh, you're working so hard, why don't you sleep 5 more minutes?" You listen your nafs because you want the sleep. You follow your delight, which means your nafs beats the willpower. Then you sleep 5 more minutes. 5 minutes later, nafs whispers again. "Oh, just 10 more minutes, come on, you really need this." You promise yourself to wake up 10 minutes later. But when you wake up, you realize that you're late to school or work. I've got a memory about volleyball in my nafs. When I was in 7th grade, I had to change my school. I went to a new middle school. And I noticed that my new school wasn't like my previous school. Guess what happened? I was a new girl at school. Boys were asking me out, and every time I rejected them. But I felt like I'm beautiful. I was playing volleyball, but I couldn't focus on my training because at the same time, my friends were asking me to hang out. My mind was full of my school. I was just wasting my time with them. 1 year later, I couldn't go my trainings because I would have an exam, which is I had to pass to study at a good high school. So it was an important exam. Every day and every weekend after school, I went to private course in order to pass that exam. My course teachers didn't want me to go my trainings. 1 more year later, I rushed and put on weight. When I was in 9th grade, my thought was that I wouldn't grow up anymore. At that year, I started to go my trainings again. The following year, something happened, something really good to me. First period of 10th grade was the same with 9th grade. In the end of the 10th grade, at a volleyball court, I and my team were watching a volleyball match before our match. While I was watching the match, I saw a girl, and I came to my senses. She was playing with her heart. She was ambitious. I felt like I saw myself into her. Then they won the match and ours have started. Unfortunately, we lost. I can't remember how much I cried because I want to play more. I want to be taller, to jump and reach the highest point. I want to play as a professional player. How impossible is it? I'm trying to be taller and I'm 16. Biologically, it is nearly impossible. I'm not here to say nothing is impossible. I'm here to warn you about your nafs because my nafs made me blind. Before that, I was searching what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I found it, but I'm late. Maybe you're thinking like, what is she saying? I'm so bored. I'm here to nudge you to do the right thing. Here is the question. What is the right thing? I don't know. I really don't know. I only know my right thing. Do not forget you've got something into you which is preventing you. I don't know who you are, how dare you, if you have a dream. I know practically nothing about you. All I know is you must think twice before doing something and making a decision. It's pretty easy for nefs to fool you. You don't even know the nefs until now. But now you know what you're up against. You still have time. Just go and find something that you love. Or if you already have one, go and work for that. Search what you're supposed to do. If you don't do what I've said, you will be late. Then your nefs will let your superego to remind you everything, and you will be same as me, a misled person. It's not until you fall that you fly. If you wonder, I'm still playing volleyball. Because I just realized that I was flying before, of course, before 7th grade. I was ambitious and I was playing with my heart. I was just like her. I want to fly that again. I just love that feeling. I want to feel that again. I won't give up. Because I don't want to fall because of my nefs again.